Hello, my name is Will Pintauro-Tabares, and this is my video submission for Com3320, Media and Law and Ethics. And today I'm going to be talking about a court case that I remember very fondly. We were supposed to choose one of 10 court cases, and even though I remember a lot of them really well, like the Scott Peterson case, Mike Tyson, Casey Anthony, Michael Jackson, Clinton, I remember that, especially Rodney King and O.J. Simpson and Timothy McVeigh. I decided to talk about Charles Manson. The reason I decided to talk about Charles Manson is because his case is truly fascinating to me. The reason I decided to talk about him is because I can remember when he was being tried and when he was in the news and everything. A few facts about his case. He was convicted of first-degree murder for the murders of Gary Hinman and Donald Shea and 7 other people, and also conspiracy to commit murder as well. He was a cult leader who led a group of people that became known as the Manson family, and it was based out of California. All of his followers killed 9 different people in 4 different locations in July and August of 1969, including a pregnant Sharon Tate, who was the wife of a Hollywood producer. I can't remember his name. I didn't write it down. Also, Lino and Rosemary LaBianca. He started a race war. His goal was to start a race war that he decided to name Helter Skelter, which is the name he got from the Beatles' White album back in 1968. He was also a singer and a songwriter, and had a lot to do with the Beach Boys, with Brian Wilson. He even wrote a couple of songs that they recorded. Of course, they didn't give him writing credit for the songs. They took the songs as their own, but he did write, and he recorded a bunch of songs himself as well. Let's see. His trial began on July 24th in 1970, and the first day that he walked into trial, he had an X carved into his forehead. And after that, his family and followers, who were also tried and convicted in these murders as well, also carved an X into their forehead as well, as a symbol that they are his followers. Let's see, his trial ended on November 16th of the same year. He was originally sentenced to death, but it was commuted to life without parole in 1972 when California invalidated the death penalty. He was, believe it or not, denied parole 11 times, the last time in 2007. The next time he was going to be up for parole was in 2027. But he died in prison in 2017. Now, the reason, like I said, I find this extraordinarily fascinating to me is because I was just a child when he was in, when I remember the court case and the news reporting about the Manson family and Charles Manson. And I used to have nightmares. In fact, I used to have nightmares when I was a child that Charles Manson and the family would march up my street when I was a child and go door to door and start killing people. And that was, as a young boy, that was my biggest fear, is that they were going to come to our house. And that, I think, was the very first time I was truly involved in a court case, and I can remember that. I'm that old. Anyway, I'm interested to hear what your court case is and how you explain it. Thanks. Bye.